Okay,
cool.
Good evening and welcome to Wide World of Cross.
Thanks.
I'm Stuart Vanderkasten and with me as always is...
Ashley Williams, how are we?
Thank you for joining us. It has been a long time since we've done Wide World of Cross because we've been COVIDed.
COVIDed out.
So we're just getting... So this is live today. We're at Speed Shop Supercross.
Claremont Showgrounds.
Yes, keeping out of trouble.
Sixth time here.
Sixth, yes. So this was myself and a shout out to...
What's his name?
Greg Mewison, who's over in Wellington. So shout out to you. We came up with this idea over a coffee, believe it or not.
Really, a cold one.
And we're watching, it was just after Cross Vegas, and we thought about, why can't we do what they're doing? So we've done it.
Yep, and we're under the lights.
Yeah. So here we are, and got our beer. We've just been doing some hot laps. Thanks to
Nowhere Man for our hand up
CXPA. Oh no,
IPA. CXPA.
Yeah. So,
awesome. Thanks,
well
guys.
Done. So this season's been a bit funny.
Late start.
So what have you been up to, Squire?
Mate, I've just been getting in as much racing and riding as I possibly can. I mean,
which is not much.
COVID was good, right, for training. It was just the off season, wasn't it? It was just one big long off season where there was no racing, so it was just train, ride, gym, train, ride, gym. Boozy night, train, ride, gym, change. Because it didn't matter.
No, we didn't have to race on the Saturday or the Sunday. And we basically had to kill. So Supercross now we normally do in the first Saturday in May. It's one of the few cyclocross under lights that I know of.
Yep.
And we're here at the Resplendent Showgrounds. So this is also being state champs for men's and women's elite tomorrow night. And then we've done two races before this in the part of the Numbat Cup, a shortened version of it. But before we get into that, I was offshore last night. I was on a helicopter.
Get to the chopper.
It was my 20th helicopter ride, a 19 simulated.
Unreal.
So we did. So
this was the least exciting, wasn't it?
I know. So I woke up at, oh my God, at 4 o'clock this morning and drove down from Dongra, which is 4 hours north. And we've, with about 12, 15 guys and ladies, we set up the course today. So without the course builders, we wouldn't have a great course.
So thanks to everyone that came down.
Yeah, and we've just done a hot lap, about 11-minute 30s for me, and then you were about 11:10, something like that. We'll look at that later on. Yeah,
saving it.
So it's been a funny season. We in WA, the Premier Mark McGowan has done a sterling job, shut the borders down.
Chapeau, sir, good sir.
And have
for PM, McGowan for PM.
No, just piss off Clive.
Yeah.
Shut the borders down. Everyone's quarantined, pretty strict. We had a few misfortunes at the beginning, but now, I mean, the reality is hopefully everyone doesn't lose their head and maintains the 1.5 meters, washes their hands. If you need to, look at what's going in Victoria, wear your mask. I mean, this thing's nasty.
Yeah. And once it starts, right, it started.
Yeah.
And we're locking down again. So hopefully we don't have to, because we don't want that, right?
No. So anyway, so that's what I've been up to.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed COVID, I must admit, not having the sport and having 3 months off running cyclocross. So instead of doing 14, we're doing 4 or something. So.
Not having to drive into work meant more riding time.
That was cool.
The whole family home most of the time. The wife able to get the kids off to school made it easier to go more riding. It was, like I said, it was the off season. Thank you, darling. I love you.
Thanks, Harry.
Yeah, you're the best. She doesn't watch this anyway.
She might get a feedback.
She might. So anyway, but it's good to see other racing on in Europe as well.
Yes, so well done to the GCN team for getting that app, and because Foxtel lost their Eurosport, or they didn't want to do it, and then you had to get Fetch or something stupid to get, so you had to pay another $110 to get the box, and then pay the subscription. But GCN's doing it through an app on the iPhone, which is really good.
If you haven't got it, then check it out.
I think it's about $60.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's got a whole bunch of stuff on. Hopefully to do a bit more cross. But well done to the GCN team for being in a position to do this.
Yeah.
Well done to all the Europe that's actually got themselves reasonably together
Yep.
to be in a position to do some racing. So it's good to see the spring racing in springtime nearly here.
Springtime, San Remo started off.
Strada Bianchi.
Sorry, Strada Bianchi first.
Yeah,
all mixed up.
And Wout van Aert. Got to get my beanie out to hide the mullet. The COVID mullet.
COVID mullet. It's not really.
So Wout took the win.
Amazing win too, right?
Yeah, what is it? He's finished third twice.
In
it?
it?
He had cramp up that hill, 3 years ago.
Yeah. Certainly didn't have it this time, did he?
No, he took the chocolate. So
Felipe dragged him up the hill. And,
well done. That's you're getting mixed up.
I am getting mixed up.
San Remo. No, Wout was by himself. He's Gonski.
Gone.
Matthew Van der Poel had I think he had a flat or something.
Mechanical or flat? Did he? I don't think he even finished.
No, he finished
did
that
he?
one. And then we had the Tour of Poland, that
was
terrible crash that happened.
Yeah.
These guys just got to do more than focusing on soft height.
It's another barrier gates. It's barrier gates number 2, really. That one, isn't it?
That is just.
Groenewegen, really.
He shouldn't have
Come
done
on, dude.
But these guys are what, 80k an hour?
Yeah.
Downhill with a tailwind, and then you got plastic barriers.
Just getting whipped up, and that was a nasty crash to watch.
I like the suggestion that I think Robbie McEwen did, which is have a metre either side the race line, and if you need to get out of trouble, you can, but you can't pass someone there. You got to stick to it. I do like what they do in like biathlon and cross country, where they get to the finishing chute and you've got 3 lanes, and you got to stay in the lanes. You're not chopping and changing, and so you choose your lane as you come into it. They kind of be a bit funny cycling because it's really nice to see the person duck out, but you've got to have better barriers and they've got to be forgiving.
Yeah.
Not just completely destroy a person.
Ball pits.
Yeah, and then
ball pits on both sides.
Oh, yeah, foam
pits.
Spectators, or even like the pool or something.
Yeah, like those gravel ones on the side of the hills.
For the trucks.
Anyway, it could work.
Just another turn.
Yeah, it could work. So yeah, that was, and then the.
We kind of talked about Milan San Remo.
Yep.
Anna Philippe dragging Wout. Wout kind of followed him, didn't blow up, got him on the downhill, and they timed that sprint to perfection. Yeah.
It was good to see him coming down through the hills and catching him. But yeah, that sprint was just beautiful. It was just unbelievable. And
but I just liked how steady Wout was. Anna Philippe, he's a little bit kind of, trying to come over the top of him, but he Wout did drift a little to the right though. Not enough to affect the result, but it was a little bit of drift. Must have been a bit of a breeze over the left shoulder.
Yeah.
And the finishing straight.
It's gone.
And then
Stage 2.
Stage 1, opening stage, wasn't it? For Dauphiné Libéré?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Sorry, you're going back and forward.
Yeah, we have
Keep up with us, people. The Dauphiné. Early breaker 5. It was a strange breakaway. There was 5 broke away, 2 crashed, and they were both out of the race. Another one got a flat, another one mechanical, and there was one guy left out in the front.
And then Wout just disappeared off the sunset and took the chocolate.
It's gone.
He did actually. I was just thinking back to the Milan San Remo.
Kicked the final pinch, and then Daryl Impey on his back wheel just couldn't stick with him.
Just left for dead.
Jumbo Visma are smashing it, aren't they? They really are just.
Well, they smashed it through Poland.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
And then they're having fun. They seem to be quite strong this year. I do like their jerseys, yellow and black.
Yeah.
A bit like WA cyclocross colours.
Yeah.
So anyway, and we forgot to mention Michael Matthews from Australia.
Aussie.
Picking up third in the Milan San Remo.
Yeah.
The best of the rest.
Best of the rest. Our sprinter Sagan.
Lord.
Petey.
Lord Peter Sagan.
Petey.
Sagan?
Yeah. Sagan.
Yeah, so that.
It depends on who you're talking to, right? And then stage 2, Wout Came in the leader's jersey, didn't hold on to it. He got dropped.
That was a massive climb, though.
Yeah.
He's not a climber.
No.
Like, it's not. He's a spring guy.
Yeah.
In autumn.
Oh, he's doing everything, right?
Or, late summer, early autumn.
There's
guy
nothing
in
he can't
spring.
do.
Probably win the lap to who's, but maybe he will one day.
Well, the tour's coming up, so
It is 2 weeks time.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So where'd he go? Yeah, just basically the climb. That climb of the. What was the name? I don't remember the name of the climb. Anyway, so basically just whittled all. It was everyone was in there, and they just kept popping out the back. Old elbows, man.
Anna Philippe?
No, that's right. Froome.
Runner.
Yeah, with the elbows. He's not having a great season. He's kind of keeps popping off the back as well. So,
well, you're kind of seeing who's been good on the rollers and the indoor trainers.
Yeah,
I think with all this, because they've had pretty bad lockdowns in Europe.
Yeah,
like we couldn't even. I don't think we could spell lockdown here. We had kind of like a funny one for 6 weeks, and then like we're about 122 days here in WA without a community transmission event.
I think we've got one left at the moment.
But they're all coming in again.
Yeah.
Stopped at the gates.
Stay out.
Yeah.
Especially you, Clive, you fat.
Beep.
Sorry. Anyway, stage 2. Basically, another Jumbo Visma rider in Roglic took it away.
Yeah, kept the jersey.
By about 8 seconds too. It was really nice. So really good. That was an amazing. If you haven't seen the stage 2, I think it was a really good one.
GCN Racing app, and maybe you'll get the extended highlights and the short highlights probably on YouTube.
Well, on the app they've got short, long, and the full replay. So
I watched the full replay of the Milan San Remo.
Yeah.
Doing the ironing on Sunday. It was wicked. It really was cool.
Underwear? We iron?
No, don't iron underwear. No. Hankies.
So
don't even iron hankies. Just iron school shit.
Yeah.
And work shit.
2 weeks to the Tour de France. What do you reckon?
TDF. We just want Wout to finish it in one piece.
Yeah.
With his skin suit intact. And then. So I wonder if he'll go the whole hog or pull out halfway.
I reckon he'll do the whole hog. I'd like to see he and Matthews.
I'm looking forward to the time trial, individual. The team time trial is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I'd definitely say you got Jumbo Visma doing really well.
Because they won it last year.
They did, yeah. They had an amazing start to
it.
And
then Wout was probably second or third when he clipped the barrier. Do the barriers correctly, please.
Yeah.
I think it was Altrad.
I think they've pretty much got them under control now.
Hopefully.
Do they even need barriers if there's no crowd?
Ooh. Stray dog.
Park stray dog.
The park sharks. Jesus, how many people have got dogs now? Like you go riding and there's just bloody dogs everywhere.
Yeah, dogs are the big winners of COVID.
Yeah, they're probably all of a sudden all their owners are going to go to work and these dogs are going. What the hell happened?
What happened? All right, so a rundown of where we've been racing and when.
Okay.
I suppose we had the 19th of July. We were over at Guildford Meadows.
Oh man, that was great. That is a fantastic course.
Yeah.
Once the lockdowns, quarantine, hard borders. That's what we've got. We've got a hard border. 2 weeks quarantine if you want to get in. It was a really good course. And thanks to the West Australian Planning Commission and also Whiteman Park for letting us use it. It is a nice bit of land. In summer it's just this scorching desert with billions and billions of ants. And then in winter it's just this cyclocross playpen. Oh, it is really good.
It muds up nicely, it rides in, it just gets better and better as you ride it. Whether it goes worse or better, it just changes throughout the whole race. It really is awesome.
So if you have a look at, I think there's a few videos on WA Cyclocross Facebook page.
And a stack of photos.
Yeah, it was a great day, great course. I think we're really tinkering it. Takes a while to actually work out how to build a course, and that's our third build, I think.
Out there, yeah. Last year we rode it twice, and back to front the next day. And that was awesome too.
But that was the year was wet. So we had a really wet one the first time. We had a dry one, and we had a semi-wet this one. So that was
good.
Pretty cool. And my bottom bracket Praxis bottom brackets is still surviving on our lovely. What have we got?
S-Works Cruxes.
Oh, tarmac. Oh, yeah, I've got a tarmac as well. Crux.
S-Works Crux.
Plug. Specialised. You're not coming to the party. If there are any bike people out there that want, probably 2 years' time. Yeah.
Unless the price is right. It's always for sale.
Look, it's
always for sale.
I can sell it, but I'd anyway.
So the ladies are out at Guildford Meadows.
Oh, that was the shit. That was 4 of them within like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It was a wicked race.
Tennille Attard was behind all the race.
At like 15 seconds. She stomped it in that muddy bit, and she rode that because there was a 50-metre muddy bit. Then we turned around, and then you had to. There was an 80-metre run.
Yep.
I ran it. Look,
I rode it every lap apart from the first one, and there's just photos of me running it, and I was like, I only ran it once. I'd actually been out to do a 50k mountain bike ride that morning as well. So to run was actually the hammies were starting to twitch every time I ran, so I was best to ride.
No, the Whitewater Cross cyclocross violin before you do.
There's no sympathy for mountain bike racing.
No, look.
So
somehow we always get that single track mines, and that race is backing up. I don't know.
Yeah. Condensed calendars.
Not even on the non-condensed calendar. Don't know. Anyway.
So Tennille took out
a pin in it for later.
The
won
golden cookies. Anne Bramley, second.
That's right.
And Andrea Coleman and Anne were both battling for first and second, and then
Tennille came through
them pretty hard.
Got the chocolates.
Yeah,
got the speculists.
But
we're doing it this year because we're not touching anything.
No.
We're not giving. We can't give stuff to people.
We could put it down on the ground. People could pick it up themselves.
No, but you've touched it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Vanessa fourth. Vanessa Johnson fourth. And Marion Munn.
Her first race of cross in Australia. She's from Germania.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so well done.
Chapeau.
Always like first time riders in cross.
Yep. Men's elite.
Now, Tom Ford didn't do he didn't do the 50-50, did he?
No, he didn't know.
With fresh legs.
He had fresh legs.
He rode really well. He was flying.
He had fresh legs. So. Otherwise, I'd have been up there.
I think he got me.
Yeah.
That's not saying. Although that's not saying anything.
Second.
He was flying.
Second was the exciting young Callum Milne, who's new first race.
First cross race. He's on a cross bike.
Yes, he's done on a mountain bike. Young fella's going to be a superstar on the road, and always a superstar on the cross as well. I think he's loving it. He is loving it. Well, he could be the next.
No, not the WA's
answer too.
Yeah, well, you got Tristan Nash as well, but
young Tristan Nash,
a year younger, 2 years younger than Callum. I don't have to.
Older. I would have said he's older.
Callum's older.
No, Tristan's older. Yeah.
Is he? Well,
don't know. We'll have to get our research team onto that.
Yeah. What are you guys doing anyway?
You can just fact
Where's
checking.
Our best grip? And
our best boy, cameraman research.
Everyone's gone.
Anyway, so Luke Johnson third.
Yeah, he's carrying on from last year. Justin Nosh, triathlete, did really well. Nick Finch was fifth.
Yeah, so that went really well. We just here's our research team. We're just doing a little bit of
We're doing a bit of live TV.
But that's all right.
Nearly. I'll turn all the lights off.
So we'll
cool. You're going to dummy lock.
Wait, we're just getting word from our research team. Thank you. We're not getting kicked out. We got all night here.
Yeah, we got everything behind us. Starts up.
You can do some circle work if you want. So
outside broadcast. Never worked with
animals,
children, and
men on golf buggies.
No, yeah.
Warren,
he's all right.
We love Wazza. So that was Guildford Meadows.
God, that seems so long ago,
doesn't it?
And then 2 weeks after that, we went to Helena Valley. thank you so much to the residents of the Helena Valley community and also the Mundaring Shire and Colleen and Redmond and all the team there that helped us through. Also the Smith family, Jade and Emma Smith, thanks you so much. We really got that course.
Yeah. It's the home of the WWoCX elevation course, really, isn't it? Yeah. So it's got a bit of elevation, some
How much did we
pinches.
climb? Did you
80 metres.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh. But repeated.
Yeah.
Little bursts of up 3 or 4 metres.
It's good gradient, so.
Yeah, because I did I had bad ears that day because I had swimmer's ear from doing my upside down emergency helicopter escape.
You were in a helicopter that crashed. Yeah, that's what happened to your ear.
5 or 6 times.
Really? Far out.
Just training. So that was
a chopper.
That was a great course. Andrea did stomp it.
Yep.
Tennille second. Simone McCallum back again.
Yep.
Always good to see. All of a sudden, we had like 13 in women's elite. So ladies, well done for stepping up, going to women's elite. 13, so nearly 2 rows.
Very nice.
It's come a long way, and it is a quality field.
Zoe Davison in 4th.
Yes, young gun.
Kate Swain in 5th.
Yes, always good to see her racing.
Yeah.
Men's elite.
From the back row.
Yes, so because this is we do the call-ups are based on rankings in the points table on Numback Cup. Last year's winner, Guy Kalmer, he was a no-show in the first race, so he had to actually basically start at the back.
Yep.
So, and we Michael Freeberg as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see him riding.
Yes,
he had a tragic sandshoe blowout in his first race at Guildford Meadow.
No, Stuart, my sandshoe blew out.
I just blew out. My sandshoe blew out. I just fucked up.
It is always nice to have top quality cyclists, be it road, bike or cross, and to actually beat them.
Brownie comes out and throws the leg over.
Yep.
It's just good to see not old, but like better cyclists than old.
Yeah, it's always nice when you sort of go, so Michael Freeberg came out.
Yeah, so Michael,
I beat him. It's okay.
He can even enter tomorrow if you're around.
Yep. I thought he was looking for a pair of shoes and SPDs. So no, in all seriousness, I think he was looking for mountain bike shoes and SPDs. So
cool.
That's like he's hooked. He's pretty damn hooked. He's pretty excited about it. But
this would be a perfect course for him. Because that was a great national champs on the road he won.
Yeah.
Just never gave up. That was
amazing.
He's never going to win. And the 2 clowns at the front played up, and then he went whoosh. See you later, kids.
Yeah.
So he did that.
It was very good. It's nice.
There goes our best boy.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, sorry, we digress.
So and then a big come finally getting up onto the podium. Nathan Jones. Second.
Yeah, he's always a good rider. But he came in, gave us a hand that morning.
Yep.
His young son disappeared, came back, started at the back, and it was pretty much a 58-minute race.
Yep.
It was pretty close.
Pretty long, yeah.
Yeah, I was about 62, I think,
yeah.
Which is not unsurprising. And then well done for him, Callum Milne. I think Callum also did a ride beforehand. And
probably.
Then Tom rolled his tub.
Yep.
But it was really interesting looking at his lap times. He was pretty much first after, but he was just picking up 10 seconds a lap, but lost a lot. And well done to him for, and I can't remember whose bike he borrowed.
I don't think he borrowed it. I think it was just given to him. And I don't think the owner of the bike even knew his bike was gone until after the race.
That's how WWoCX
that's
kits
right.
work.
You know, if Tom's going to ride your bike, yeah, that's fine.
And on that, WWoCX this year, we've got our RFID timing, and we'd like to thank both Apple and WebScorer. WebScorer
official sponsors.
I probably should do race control and stop.
Yep.
Finish race. Mark D and S.
So yeah, Tom was.
So we'll post them up later.
Tom was right in front of me when he rolled his tub.
When it just went around the corner too.
Yeah,
right?
just
was it
just
fun?
effed up. Was it?
Is it
back
front or
back wheel.
beer.
Yep. So at that point, I ended up in third place. I was pretty happy with that, knowing that it wasn't going to be where I finished.
Oh, we got our research teams back.
Yeah, good.
And best script.
They've found out some found out some answers for us, and then Tristan Nash in fifth.
And yours truly, or not this truly, that truly, picked up sixth.
Pretty stoked with that.
And I got second last.
Yeah, better than second last. Better than last. All the gates are closed.
Oh. Turn out the lights.
Lights are all off.
Oh, you've turned off all the lights. Oh, sweet.
Legend.
Did you drop them down?
Our best boy, and we're just. Oh, you roll.
So here's our research team and our best script
Best
or
man,
best boy.
always in there.
Executive producer.
Yeah.
Executive producer, and we've got Willem and Aloysius Parker.
Thank you, gentlemen.
And takes great photos.
Love you. So So and that was the men's.
And then we get our Wizard of Odds, not Kenny Calendar, Taylor Wilcox from the Fight Club.
Yep.
He weaves his magic, and he's got the table put together, which thank you very much, sir.
Chapo. Ladies, elite ladies. Tennille Attard at 193 points. Andrea Coleman at 187.
5 behind.
Yep. Vanessa Johnson, 187.
5'7".
157, is that what I said?
That's why I got glasses.
Yeah. Christy Robson in 151. Marion Mund at 147.
6.
Far out.
Jesus, you need glasses too? Maybe get your eye in before you do.
Can I grab a lift home?
Yeah. So, and then men's elite.
Yep. Tommy Ford, 182.
2 points difference. Callum Mill, 180.
Yep. Justin Gosh, 155.
A nice blackie.
142. And Mr. Young Tristan Nash at 141. It's kind of pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and what do we got? So we got Supercross tomorrow night. I don't know if we'll do any live broadcasts.
Probably not.
No, because we're not. We've kind of been a bit hesitant doing Waterville Cross because everything's pretty good over here. But look, we're realistically only one quarantine breach away from this thing going nuts over here.
Yeah, I mean, like Chapo to New Zealand, Hutt Cross and stuff. We haven't mentioned them.
Hawke's Bay, and also the guys down across Southern. It's sad to see you guys shut down. Yeah, Southern Cross CX. Sad to see you guys having to shut down. But our thoughts are with you.
Yep.
We can't say thoughts and prayers because that's not going to help you at all.
Nah.
But well done to Jacinta Arden being
onto it.
Man, she's so empathetic. Like, man, you look up empathetic in the dictionary and you get a photo of her on that page.
Yeah.
See Jacinta Ardern. She just nails it. So I'd be interested to see what she does with the election. Like, I know that she's called it, but hopefully both sides of politics sit there and go, maybe we might have to pause it because it is unusual times at the moment.
Yep. You certainly, if she was your mother, you step out of line to this. Just slightly to the left, you'd get a whack, wouldn't you? And that's cool. You'd be like, yeah, that's cool. I owned it. So she's not one to muck around.
No, but well done. And it's also the government and the cabinet that done it.
Yep.
And then our thoughts are with all the guys in obviously Melbourne, probably the biggest cyclocross mob collective in Australia. They're not having a season this year, so we wish you well maintaining your sanity during lockdown 2. It looks pretty serious. Wear face masks, distance,
sneeze into your elbow,
just
shake elbows.
Look, I just don't see why people have a problem with face masks. Because,
I don't either.
Because have you seen how they got to do a ventilator tube?
No.
They knock you out and they put this thing down your thing, and then when you get to that stage, I think you got a 10% chance of coming out or something. It's just wear a face mask. And then you look at the disaster that's happening in the States. I mean, bloody hell.
Yeah, well, that doesn't need much talking about, does it really?
No. So, and then you look at all the or the cross race feeds. When the Illinois one came up, it's either when there's a definitive treatment or a vaccine before they can open up. Man, they may be right off 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time.
So anyway, so WA Cyclocross is doing it for everyone that can't ride cross.
Yep. We're not rubbing it in your face. We're not showing off, but
we're doing it for cross.
We're doing it for cross.
You've got to keep cross alive, because when you stop losing that continuity,
what else have you got?
Cross
is always there for you.
Yeah, it's just, it hurts. Keeps you honest. It's probably the most honest form of cycling, really.
Yeah.
It's the strongest person wins, generally.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention my favourite race of the year, which was back in February, which is the Women's Elite Race. And you had, I should have actually re-looked at it, but Selena, Carmen, Alvarado, and then Anne-Marie Worst. And then just have a look at the last probably 30 seconds, where Selena's actually probably 3 or 4 lengths off Anne-Marie Worst.
Yep.
But it's the little things. Anne-Marie Worst went wide, Selene went inside her. But then there's actually, you go back another probably 20 or 30 seconds, and then Selene dropped off a wheel and then really nailed it. And I don't know if she went past Lucinda Brandt or Mariana Voss, but nailed it going up the hill and nailed it going down, and then managed to bridge the gap. And then I don't know what...
Super slippery off camber stuff, wasn't it?
And then Anne-Marie Worst went too wide on that start. So kids, keep the inside line.
Yeah, look, if you're missing cross as well, go back and start watching those again. And remember how to ride cross and pick lines and pick new and different lines. I mean, that's my favourite part about cross, is picking new lines each lap, watching the ground change.
It's a puzzle you got to try and it changes. So anyway, so everyone in Crossland, in the wild world of cross, wishing you all a COVID-20.
Safe COVID. Yeah.
Social distance. Wash your hands. Probably not social. I don't like that term. I like physical distancing.
Physical.
Because you be physically distanced, but you can still be socially engaged.
Yeah. So you can have VPs, virtual pubs is what I'm trying to get to. VPs, pubs, virtual pubs.
We did one of them back in the early days.
Chapeau, take care.
So Supercross under lights tomorrow night. You jump on Wildwater Cross, or probably if you want to jump across. Merchandise.
Oh, merch. Exit through the gift shop if you like.
Yeah, we'll put this on our webpage. I think we're going to be doing a run of t-shirts. I think we're going to be doing a stubby holder with one across, maybe even a jumper. But we got the WA Cyclocross. We got the Numbat of Flanders hoodie. I think we got a few other WWoCX. Then we've also got
the scrub.
We've got a Supercross t-shirt, COVID style. We got a little virus in there. We got the dude with the. You might want to point him out. There's a roll of toilet paper hanging off his handlebars, and he's got the
face mask. See that toilet paper? That's a mullet. Need a fringe. It's fringe and mullet.
So we've got Scrub Blues. So all the health and medical professionals out there, keep up the good work. You're doing a really good job. All the guys in ICU. Man, it's just tragic, because once you go in ICU, there's no family, there's just nothing. So
take care.
Be safe.
Don't get there.
If you have to wear a mask, do it.
Bloody do it. And you know what? If you're in a bad area and you
just stay home.
Yeah.
Do
the right thing, right?
I know what Jacinda says, be the bubble.
Yeah. You don't have to. If the government isn't telling you to self-quarantine, bloody quarantine.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah. Golden rule, right? It's always the golden rule. Do anything. Cyclocross. What are the rules? Don't be a dick.
Yeah, have fun. Don't be
a dick. Don't ride like a dick. Anyway, it's been a good one, a long one.
Yeah, we'll do another one. Probably we got one more race. After this, we're at Garvey Park, a home of WWoCX.
Yes.
I've got a really good course plan for that.
Excellent.
It is going to be a challenge, as all cross races are.
It's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, so that's end of August, so 2 weeks after this.
Yep.
So we're racing here tomorrow. If you're spectating, it's $5 come down. We've got booze over there.
Food.
It's going to be an awesome night across.
Yep.
So
Fritz as well, I think. Fritz and burgers.
yeah, good night from me.
And good night from me.
Take care and COVID safely.
Yep. See ya. Hit the stop button, Stu. Yeah.
I can't even reach.
Get this. Got it? Done. Press it. No, press it.
Is it off?
Press it. I don't know. Is this thing on yet?
We're going to do this and then